want to ask you about your car. Okay, what were you driving that day?
Volkswagen Passat.
Okay, and when did you get that Volkswagen Passat?
Like 3 months, a couple months before the arrest.
Okay, approximately 3 months prior. You heard the officer say that he thought you told him about 3 months prior.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Do you know who you bought the vehicle from?
No, I don't know him like personally. I know it was a guy, Mexican guy, in his daughter.
How did you find the car for sale?
Through Facebook Market.
Okay, and you found the vehicle, and where were they located? Seller.
I think it was maybe Texas City.
Where'd you meet him?
In like Winnie area.
Okay, where?
I think it's the like by Elites, you know, with
Elite.
I think it's like it's a gas station.
Okay.
But I don't know the name of the gas station, but it's a place called like Elites Fun Place, I think it used to be.
Elise's Fun House.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. We're talking about. Why did y'all meet there? Was that just halfway in between or something?
Yeah, yeah.
You got a title as part of that transaction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Had you been to the title department yet to change title?
No, sir. I didn't know nothing about the transfer or anything.
Okay, but you had the title.
Yes, sir.
You gave it to the officer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Since your arrest, have you gone to the department and changed that vehicle into your name?
Yes, sir. My grandmother did.
Okay, so now that's in your name.
Yes, sir.
And now you've got a legitimate license plate on it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you put that fictitious license plate on the vehicle?
No, sir.
Okay. Who did?
That's how the vehicle. That's how it was given to me with the plate on it.
Okay. So when you got the vehicle, did you look at the plate?
Yeah, it looked it. I couldn't tell if anything was wrong with it or there was nothing like that I could see that was wrong with it.
Okay. But you did not put that on there.
No.
Okay. Did you ever change the plate before you were pulled over in this particular case?
No.
Okay. Did you change the plate afterwards?
My grandmother did when she transferred the title
Okay.
of the car.
That same title that you had that you gave the officer.
Yeah, but they kept the last title, so my grandmother had to go and redo everything for the car. So she got a new title for it.
She got a new title.
Yeah.
And got it registered.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it in your name or her name?
It's in my grandmother's name.
It's in your grandmother's name. Okay. You told the officer as much information as you could about how you bought the car, where you bought the car.
Yeah, I even told him that I'm guessing the guy who I got the car from, like it was names on the title. I'm guessing he was the last name on the title.
Okay, so the last name of the title was a Hispanic man.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and you told the officer you bought it from a Hispanic man.
Yeah.
You believe that to be the seller.
Yeah.
You don't have who in the seller is that title?
I don't know. It's at the city right now.
You know the videotape. We pull that up. Let's talk about your money for a minute, okay?
Yes.
There was $20,000 found inside that vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Was that your money?
Yes, sir.
That was your cash.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you the same Ronnie Green that was arrested for marijuana a couple years ago?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You heard the testimony that the officer believes that was narcotics money.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did that money come from?
The money came from a few different places. Majority, I have a couple of cars, that I sold from Facebook Market. I had used to get pallets of furniture as far as like end tables, dining tables.
Let me stop you for a second. You said you sold some cars.
Yes.
Is that normal for you to just sell cars?
Yes, sir. I use Facebook Market a lot.
Okay, but I mean, most people drive a car for a couple of years and sell a car. Were you selling a car more often than that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, how often were you selling cars?
I didn't really keep a car for long. Once it started giving me problems, it was time for me to get rid of them. But probably about a year or so, say I keep a car. So
Okay, so from the time period of, let's just say you were arrested on this case in March of 2025, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say for 2 years prior to that, how many cars do you think you sold?
maybe 4.
Maybe four?
Yeah.
Okay. Will it explain that? Explain buying 4 cars. Were you just bought a car, drove it, sold that car, and then bought a better car, or were you buying cars?
Yeah, or if it was something, that maybe needed to be like fixed up on the car, but kind of get it and fix it and, kind of profit off of it with the resale.
Okay, so you'd buy a car, it was run down.
Yeah.
Drive it, work on it,
Yeah.
and then eventually sell it
Yeah.
for a markup.
Yeah.
And then go buy another one.
Yeah.
Like a house flipper, but a car flipper.
Yeah.
Okay, and you think over a 2 year period before this arrest that you might have done that at 4 times?
Yeah, 4 cars.
Okay. Did you also sometimes sell other things?
Yes, sir.
Let me. Well, I go ahead and disorganize, so you give me a second. Okay, I'm handing you what I'm going to eventually mark as defense exhibit number 1. Let's just look at that for a minute and just tell me if you recognize that.
Yeah, Mark, you go ahead and get the sticker.
Yes, I'm with you. All right, I didn't like the way this is organized, so I decided to change it, make it easier to admit.
Okay.
You didn't do that. Is. So you recognize those documents?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are those documents without reading the documents? What are they?
Facebook market listings.
Okay, and are those Facebook marketplace listings that you have placed in the past?
Yes, sir.
Are these marketplace postings, generally speaking, within about a 2 year time frame before your arrest?
Yes, sir.
Give or take?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are they the same ads that you placed? Have they been changed in any way?
No, sir.
And these are the records that you kept as part of keeping records of selling vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Is this a true and correct copy of those advertisements as you placed them?
Yes, sir.
Does it fairly accurately reflect those advertisements when you post them?
Yes, sir.
Let me hand these back to you real quick, but let me make sure we've got the same thing.
You got 5? I'm still looking at what you offer in the marks.
I got you. Okay, so would you look at those documents and confirm with me, are you have 5 vehicle transactions?
Yes, sir.
Let me see the back. There's a duplicate in there. So look at that again. See how many you look are in there.
4.
4. Go ahead, tell me which 5 vehicles you sold in that time period. The 4 vehicles you sold during that time period.
A 1996 GMC 1500.
Okay, and what do, let me stop right there. Judge, at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and admit defense exhibit number 1 in the evidence. I believe I've given prior to.
It's multiple.
It's gonna be 4 advertisements are all part of defense exhibit 1. Well, he got the actual copy, but that's the same thing I gave him.
Judge, no objection, based on this defendant's sworn testimony to be true and accurate.
States one is admitted.
We'll make sure he's legal. Thanks.
Defense one, sorry, thank you.
Are you gonna use the Elmo? I mean, because I'd rather work from the ones that you marked.
We'll use these.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hand these back to you now. So that first vehicle, what'd you say which was, the 1500 Chevrolet?
Yes, sir.
Well, what's that sheet up there?
Something else.
Just so it doesn't get mixed up. Thank you.
And so you sold was it a Dodge Ram 1500?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
2001.
and
Hold
approximately
on,
how much?
and so what, the first one was a 96 GMC 1500.
Let's start with that one. 96 GMC 1500 regular short cab.
Yeah.
And do you remember how much you sold that for?
2700.
Okay. It says there in the ad, you had lowered the price to 2700.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. And then another vehicle was a 2001 Dodge Ram 1500.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you remember what you sold it for?
2250.
Now, 2250 was your lowered asking price.
Yeah.
Is that what they ended up giving you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Another vehicle you sold was a 2013 Chevrolet Cruze, right?
Yes, sir.
And do you know about how much you sold that one for?
1800.
And the last one was a 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix sedan. And how much you sold that one for?
1800.
Now, what would you do with the how, first of all, how were you paid for those vehicles?
Cash.
Okay. Was that pretty good? Whenever you sell a $2,000 vehicle that people would pay you with cash?
Yes, sir.
And what would you normally do with that cash?
Majority of it, I had like what do you call it? Like a purified water jug.
A purified water jug?
Yeah, like as like a piggy bank where I put the money in and save it and couldn't take it out. Like
Okay.
that kind of
So
thing.
you kept the cash stored at home?
Yeah.
In a plastic money jar?
Yeah.
Like one of the big 5-gallon.
Yeah, it was like a savings thing. I couldn't pull any money out of it unless I cut it off.
Now, you also sold some other items on Facebook on occasion?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Would you normally, when you sell those items, would you normally receive cash for those items as well?
Yes, sir. And I have also received cash out for those two.
Okay. And it looks like, while I'm assembling these in a better order, it looks like some of the things you sold were maybe an air conditioning unit.
Yes, sir.
You sold a generator.
Yeah, plenty of generators. I go and get like 5 and 9 at a time.
How many air conditioners do you think you sold?
Only that one.
Only the one that's in this advertisement.
Yeah.
Okay. But generators, you said you sold more than one generator.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many do you think you've sold?
They like 12 to 15 of them.
Okay. What do you sell those for usually?
The lowest between 250 to 650.
Okay. Just depending on the size of the brand of the generator.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna hand you what's been marked as defense exhibit number 2. Do you recognize those documents?
Yes, sir.
Well, are those the advertisements from some of the things you sold prior to your arrest in this case?
Yes, sir.
It's the generator and the air conditioner things we discussed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are they still, are those advertisements, is that a printout of the advertisements you actually placed?
Yes, sir.
And you kept those as part of selling things?
Yes, sir.
As receipts, basically. And they haven't been modified or changed in any way?
Not at all.
Fairly and accurately represents the ads you posted?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This time, Your Honor, what's been pre-marked for defense exhibit number 2. Do
No objection to this, so long as this defendant's sworn testimony that it's true and accurate.
States two submitted.
Now, on this particular ad in Defense Exhibit 2, it says out of stock because you did no longer had any.
Yeah, I no longer had that wattage, that size.
Okay. Where would you get these generators from?
Houston,
Okay. Where at in Houston?
Cypress.
Okay. Was this some kind of, what name? Describe the facility where you're buying these from.
Well, it's basically they have a bigger warehouse, but it's kind of farther away. But they have a couple of locations. It's actually a storage unit in Cypress, and generators with sell generators, air compressors, working equipment.
And so you're getting these at wholesale?
Yes, sir.
Are these generally cheaper Chinese products or something?
No, these are Predator generators.
Okay. I'm not familiar with Predator. What does that mean?
It's like a good brand that everyone likes.
Wait, is Predator sold at Harbor Freight?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. And so you sold a variety of those?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so these last things I've got here are some bank records that we've looked at together, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it looks like they're all from the 5 Point Credit Union. Is that where you bank?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. But this was where you've had a bank for some period of time leading up to the arrest in the.
Yes, sir. It was before I started a business bank account.
Okay, so this is about 2 years worth, it seems, give or take. Of your
I think
file.
it's two, three. Yeah.
And it's the 2 or 3 prior to the arrest in this case.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm not gonna bore everyone with all the details of every single statement, so let's just, well, first of all, let me hand you this. I'm gonna call this Defense Exhibit number 3. Right, here we go. Are those your statements, your bank statements,
Yes, sir.
for your account
Yes, sir.
that you receive from the bank?
Yes, sir.
And you keep them as part of your financial records?
Yes, sir.
Have they been changed in any way since you've received them?
No, sir.
Okay. Are they true and correct copies of your statements?
Yes, sir.
Do they fairly and accurately reflect the transactions in your account?
Yes, sir.
So on page. Okay, Your Honor, at this time, defense would tender Defense Exhibit number 3.
I'd like to take a look at those. Yes, sir.
And I don't have a separate copy. I don't really need them if you take time. I didn't have those. I was given those a minute ago. Some here, okay, for purposes of expediency. You had some money put into in this account, right?
Yes, sir.
You paid some bills out of this account
Yes, sir.
and you've received cash out of this account,
Yes, sir.
okay? Sometimes I guess whenever you receive money, that it was not in cash, how would that be, a check, cash app? How would you receive money for that account that was not received in cash?
Well, I have received a check or two, and yeah, cash out.
Cash app,
Yeah, and Chime also. I also use Chime.
China. So you've got money coming into the account electronically.
Yes, sir.
And so you would then sometimes take cash out of the account.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And over a 2-year period, you took out cash on several occasions over a 2-year period, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna just go over some notable ones without going to all of them. It appears that you've made some deposits. I mean, some withdrawals of cash. You made $1,200 withdrawal in August of 2024. Thousand and another thousand in August of 24.
Yes, sir.
2,500 in October of 24.
Yes, sir.
Those are all after this offense.
October.
Oh, you're talking about, I'm sorry, after the probation. Carry on.
Right, because March.
No, you're right. Just
Okay.
ignore what I said.
Okay. 1,700 in January 25.
Yes.
1,000 January of 2025.
Yes.
And then you've got a lot of withdrawals for 200, 500, 700, variety of withdrawals over time, right?
Yes, sir.
If I told you that if I did the math, looking at cash withdrawals on your statements, that totals to be approximately 19,700 and change, do you have any reason to believe that that number is wrong?
No, sir.
Okay. But that's not at one time, that's over a couple year period.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you would, what do with that cash?
The water, the jug.
Okay. Why you like keeping cash in your water jug?
I just feel more safe with the money, you know, with me. It was like a challenge that I do for myself of how much could I put in the jar, like in a certain amount of time.
Okay. Well, you didn't have $20,000 in a water jug.
No, not at one time.
Scene, but I'm saying at the scene, when you were arrested with the $20,000, it wasn't in a water jug, was
Oh,
it?
no, sir.
Okay. Why didn't you have it in your water jug?
Because at that time, the challenge to save the money, it was over.
Okay. What do you mean?
I gave whenever I used the jug, I gave myself a like certain amount of time. Every day I put the money that I have in cash, or if I go work or sell something, I put it in the jar.
Okay. I guess my question is, why did you need $20,000 on you at that time?
Because I was originally going to take it to my bank, but I let my dog out. I let my dog out before I left, and the neighbor next to me told me that my dog had ran across the highway. So that's how I end up way somewhere else with the money. And
Wait a minute. Let's back up. Okay. So you're saying you were taking that money to the bank?
Yeah.
Okay. What, the same bank that we were just looking at the bank statements?
Yeah.
Point credit.
Yeah.
Okay. But you didn't because of the dog.
Yeah, I let my dog out before I left, and I was told that he ran across the highway. So that's how I ended up taking a detour somewhere looking for my dog, which was to my grandmother's house. That's where I was pulled over from.
So you were looking for your dog when you were pulled over?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that there's also whenever I end up being incarcerated, my dog was posted on Facebook, you know, that some people had found him and he was returned.
Okay. Did you tell the officer that?
I think so. Yes, sir.
Okay. Just to be clear, only addressing the allegations in the NTRP right now with this particular witness. If the court were to make a finding of true, I would reserve the right to call that witness again in the future, because we're not doing a punishment hearing right now.
Well, we're kind of doing everything right
I
now,
understand.
so you might as well.
Give me 1 second.
I mean, we can have them sit down and go back up if I need them to, but it's up to you. I feel like I'm going to need to probably see a video. I don't know how long that's going to take me to review, but if he says he's told the officer that, then I'm going to need to see. I want to watch the body cam to know if that's a truthful statement or
I've
not.
had the minute interview saved 7.
Well, I would like to know, well, I guess I need to watch. He didn't say when he said it, but they talked to him on the side of the road and at the station. So anyway, Mr. Coleman, for purposes of, you can recall him later if you need to.
I'll pass the witness then.
Go ahead, Mr. Coleman.
Green, I'll be brief. You understand as the operator of that Volkswagen, you're responsible for the condition, the legality or illegality of that vehicle under the law. You understand that, correct?
Now, yes, sir.
Okay, and you understand if the tint's too dark, then you're the one that's gonna get the ticket. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
If the windshield has a crack in it, no matter if you just borrowed it or just bought it, you're the one that's gonna get the ticket, correct?
Yes, sir.
The brake light is out, you understand you're the one that's responsible for it, right?
Yes, sir.
And likewise with the fictitious license plate, you're the one that's responsible if you get pulled over as the operator of that vehicle, correct?
Yeah, now, yeah, I understand that part now.
Very good. You understand you're under oath, right? And you're sworn to tell the truth. And if you're not telling the truth, you've subjected yourself to aggravated perjury, which is a whole another criminal charge. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
With that being said, you did not tell Officer Lopez anything about buying and selling pallets of furniture, did you?
I don't. I may have on the side of the road. And we talked on the side. I was on the side of the road for a little minute. And,
Did you say anything to Officer Lopez about buying and selling generators?
no, not about the generators.
Have you brought with you today any receipts or sales documents, transfer documents with you to substantiate these sales?
My bank statements and the marketplace listings.
Does the bank statements show who you sold these objects or items to?
No, sir.
Does the Facebook postings here from the marketplace show who you sold these items to and how much money they paid?
Not currently on the copy, but I do have messages. There's messages there.
So that's a no, right?
No.
Okay. And did you bring any of those messages with you?
No, sir. From my understanding, my lawyer.
That's a yes or no question. Thank you for answering it, yes or no. My investigator, you understand, the district attorney's office has investigators who are law enforcement officers who can verify the things that you're seeing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in order to help us maybe potentially verify this, I'd like to know, for the purpose of my investigator here, what phone number is associated with that Facebook Messenger? When you post things on there, do you use a cell phone or do you use a computer?
I use a cell phone.
What phone number for that cell phone number post did you use?
There's no phone number. They message me through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, and I get that. And even me, as technologically deficient as I am, I still understand that you first have to post something for them to message you back. Isn't that how that works?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me what device and the phone number associated with that device did you use to make the initial posting, please?
At that time, I think it was the number is not the same anymore, but 409 332 0008.
409-332
0008.
0008. Any other phone numbers that you use to make these postings of cars and generators and furniture pallets and that kind of business? Any other numbers?
No, sir. I mainly use Messenger.
Okay, let's talk about the messenger. When you used Messenger, did you use your cell phone or did you use a computer?
My cell phone.
And is that the same 409-332 0008?
Yes, sir.
Who was the carrier at that time? Cell phone carrier.
I think Spectrum.
You think, or are you not sure?
I think it was Spectrum. I didn't personally buy the phone.
Whose phone?
The phone wasn't in my name.
Whose name?
My aunt had got it for me.
Whose name was the phone in?
My aunt Raven Green.
So the phone number of 409-332 0008 that you used to make these Facebook marketplace posts was actually in Raven Green's name.
Yes, sir.
And Raven Green's phone carrier was Spectrum.
Yes, sir.
All right. The account name that's associated with that Facebook Messenger account, what was that account name?
Rodney Green.
Rodney?
Rodney Green.
Rodney Green, his name was on that account number. Who is Rodney Green to you?
His name, Ronnie Green.
No, I thought I heard Rodney.
No, Rodney.
Rodney.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. Rodney. Okay. The I think that's all I need on that. What about the French bulldog that you told Officer Lopez that you sold? Did you bring a copy of that Facebook marketplace posting?
No, sir.
All right. The bank records that we've looked at, that I glanced at previously, there were months when there was a balance of as low as $5 at a time. And isn't that fair to say?
Yes, sir. I think when I first opened the account.
Oh, no. Where's that? Is it
It's up there.
the bank records?
Bank records.
So, thanks.
I'm looking at State's Exhibit number 3, the
Defense exhibit.
thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Defense Exhibit number 3, make sure I get the right month here. Or the month of December of 2023 shows a balance of $7.38. Would you dispute that?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by dispute.
Do you disagree with that? May I proceed, Judge?
You may.
We're looking at a bank balance from December of 2023 that says there's a balance in that account of $7.39. Would you agree or disagree?
Yes, sir. I think that's when I first opened the account.
Okay, fair enough, but you agree.
Yes, sir.
All right, now we're looking at a statement from November of 2024, and it shows a bank balance of $5. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I think that's more like
It's a yes or no question, Mr. Green. Is there a balance in this account in November of 2024 for $5?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we're looking, I'm gonna skip through these. I think I've kind of made my point here. April of 2024, a balance of $5, right?
It says the beginning balance.
It also says ending balance there. What is the ending balance, Mr. Green? It's not a trick question.
It says it's $5.
Just pick one last one for good measure here. January of 2025, it shows a ending balance of $5. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. The cash app that you use to make these transactions, did you use the same phone number? The 409 332-0008
I
number?
think I used the email.
What was the email associated with that cash app?
greenronnie95@gmail.com.
No further questions, Judge. I'm back to
Just one real quick one, just for clarity. Mr. Green, the reason why you had a low balance in that account, generally speaking, is you would not leave money in. You would typically take the cash out of the bank account, right?
Yes, sir.
Keeping it up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pass the witness.
I've never further, Judge.
Hold on. I have a question, or two or three. Why was the money wrapped the way it was?
In the rubber bands,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can know how much it is. That's how I separated the money. Cause I didn't have like any bands, that the paper bands or nothing. So I used a rubber band instead of a paper band.
All right, go ahead, have a seat. Any other witnesses?